tried it, so you don't have to.
You were the talk of the town.
And I was the talk of the town because Patrick pinches butts.
Butt pincher.
Hey guys, so before we get this video started, I've put myself a little challenge, and it's how many awkward innuendos can I slip in this video with my father? So we're gonna try and dive right on in and get to that. So let's cut to me and my dad. Hey guys,
Hey.
Welcome to my channel. This is my lovely father, Wayne. Hello, Wayne.
Hello, Patrick.
How's it going?
Good. Yourself?
Good. Welcome back.
Oh, gee, thanks. So
Are-
glad to be here.
You are, eh?
Uh-huh.
He's super thrilled. Do you know what we're doing today?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
I absolutely will, Father. So we're going to be doing an S-tier list. What an S-tier list means is... I'm sorry, first of all, do you know what an S-tier list is?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Great with the repeating already, Father. We're off to a great start. Yes, I will tell you what it is. So basically an S-tier list is S being the highest, then it goes
Okay.
down by letters A, B, C, D, and so on. So choose. S being the best and the lowest letter of your list being the worst. And basically you take a bunch of things that have something in common and you rank them. You can have more than one thing be on a tier. So for example, I could have Kit Kats and Aero chocolate bars both in my S ranking.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
All right. So for you, because you are a super fan of the Marvel movies,
Mhm.
I thought we could do an S tier list of the Marvel movies and you could rank them.
Okay.
How's that sound to you?
Excellent.
Wonderful. Why don't we dive right on in?
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, so we're going to start pretty simple. We're going to start with the first movie that came out in May of 2008, and that is Iron Man. What kind of ranking would you put Iron Man in? The first one.
I would say an S.
An S ranking for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
And why is that?
Well, it's still the best Iron Man movie out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
In your opinion.
In my opinion.
Okay. What is it about the movie that you really like? I'm going to just start asking questions to get you to talk more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. So why? Why? What is it?
It's the first movie of the Marvel series that I was introduced to, so just getting to know about Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. playing such a great part in the movie as Iron Man.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's fair. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one then.
Mm-hmm.
The Incredible Hulk, which came out in June 13th, 2008.
I would give that probably a B.
A B, the
Yeah.
middle?
Yeah, I would say middle.
And why is that?
Well, I'm not a big fan of Ed Norton
Mm-hmm.
in that movie,
Okay.
especially once you're introduced to Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. He really does the part justice.
Okay, that's fair. Now we're getting right into May 7th, 2010, and that's Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2, I would rank that as an A,
An A, so just
Yeah.
below Iron Man.
just below Iron
And why is that?
Man. Well, it's been a while since I've seen it,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just kind of ranking it off of memory right now. So, like, I've actually watched Iron Man, the original, more than once,
Really?
and Iron Man 2, well, haven't yet, but I do have a lot of time on my hands now, so
Yes, you do.
I might be able to fit those in, and we may have to do a re-ranking later.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Look at you plugging more videos in for me.
Jeez.
You're quite the salesman.
Mm-hmm.
All right, coming in on May 6, 2011, we've got Thor.
So, I would give that Probably an A as well.
An A
Yeah.
for Thor?
Yeah, I love Thor, but Ragnarok was the best of the Thor movies.
Okay, well, we'll get to Ragnarok
Yeah.
later. What is it about Thor you like so much? Is it his big hammer?
Yeah, I think he's entertaining. He's kind of one of those weird character funny guys, you know. And he plays it up well.
So nothing to do with his big hammer.
No, well, I mean, the hammer's the hammer.
All right, let's
Yeah.
move on then. July what? What's so funny?
Nothing.
What?
I'm getting you flustered, aren't I?
With what?
Anyhow, let's move on.
What are you getting me flustered with?
Oh, never mind. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming in on July 22nd, 2011, we've got Captain America, the First Avenger.
I would rank that as an A as well.
Captain America?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I guess it's kind of one of those things where you learn about Captain America, and you know, I mean, although Chris Evans played a great part, his later movies, there's a couple of later movies that he does that are way better than the first one.
All right. What do you think of him and his friend Bucky? What kind of a friendship do you think that is? They're quite close, eh?
Yeah, they're close. You see that in the Endgames, the Avengers Endgames, the closeness. But I mean, in Winter Soldier, you see how they kind of had their own little confrontation there as well, right?
Right. Would you ship them?
Ship them?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Would you ship Captain America and Bucky?
Sure.
You ship them?
Whatever that means.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. My dad ships Captain America and Bucky Barnes. I'll explain to you later what it means.
Okay.
All right. Why don't we go on to May 4th, 2012 with Marvel's The First Avengers.
I would rank that, I would say an A as well.
An A? You're being quite generous with your A's here.
Yeah.
And why is that?
It's not a flop, that's why. I mean, it's kind of one of those things. It's not an S. It's not a B. It's not a failure.
It's not floppy?
No, it kind of sets the stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling so far with your choices?
I would say I'm quite content with them.
All right. Why don't we move on to May 3rd, 2013 with the third installment of Iron Man.
I would rank that as a must-see, so I'd say an S as well.
Two Iron Man movies, Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 3?
Yeah, so like if I was ranking them the best out of 10, it wouldn't make the list, but I mean, it would be kind of up there. You know.
I told you we're not doing a
I
top
know
10.
that.
Then why are you trying to bring in a top 10 here?
Because I would have rather done that.
Why do you make it seem like I'm such a monster?
Anyhow, move on.
Yeah, I'll move on. Coming in on November 8th, 2013, we've got Thor: The Dark World, also known as the lesser of the Thor movies.
Yes, I would say that would be a B.
A B.
Yeah.
Not even a D or an F?
No, it's a D.
A D.
Sorry, a B.
A B?
Yeah.
Okay, and why is that?
It was okay.
It was just okay?
It's okay.
Coming in on April 4th, 2014, we've got Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Again, I would say a B as well.
A B for The Winter Soldier.
Yes.
You didn't like that one?
It was okay.
Just okay?
Just okay.
You're not a fan of Captain America that much.
No, actually I am. I just kind of, I have my favorites, and we'll go with that.
Okay, that's fair. Coming in on August 1st, 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, that is a solid S.
That's a solid S for you.
Oh yes.
And why is that?
It would be ranked up there for me as one of the best Marvel movies. One of them.
How come?
Because this is where you learn more about the Infinity Stones and Thanos and all these characters come into play, and I kind of like the characters in that one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, coming in on May 1st, 2015, we have the second installment of the Avengers movies, Age of Ultron.
So Age of Ultron would be an A.
Really?
Yeah.
Up there with the first Avengers?
Yes. So I'm kind of partial to the Avenger movies.
Okay.
But I mean, you learn more about the people involved in it, the bad against the good, and you see how James Spader as a bad person in this movie kind of made the movie
Okay.
as big as it was.
That's fair. Now, July 17th, 2015, brought our first installment of the AntMan movie.
Okay. It was funny. It was a funny movie.
Well, it does star
Yeah.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. So I would say I would give that an A.
An A?
Yeah. Most of the Marvel movies are ranked up high enough that some are must-sees, and like others, well, I would look at them again, maybe, but that would be one that I would look at again.
So far, no one's gotten the D and no one's got F'd yet.
No.
All right. So then let's move on. On May 6, 2016, we have Captain America Civil War.
So Civil War would be ranked as an S.
An S ranking for
Yes.
you. Civil War.
Yes.
And why is that?
Well, it just goes to show you in this movie that there can be infighting amongst the Avengers ranks, and we're introduced to a few new characters: Falcon, Black Panther, SpiderMan makes his return to Marvel, and it's a good movie. A really
Okay.
good movie.
Which team do you play on?
Obviously on Iron Man's side.
You're on Iron Man's
Oh
side?
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Coming in on November 4th, 2016, we've got Doctor Strange.
So Doctor Strange was a movie that I hadn't originally seen,
Right.
and I was told that it's a must-see, just like the Guardians of the Galaxy were.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I would rank that as a solid S.
You'd get a little strange with Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Alright.
His power, you learn more about his character, and Benedict Cumberbatch plays a fantastic Doctor Strange.
Alright.
And you've heard it here.
You've heard it here first, folks. Alright, coming in on May 5th, 2017, we've got the second installment of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
So I would rank that as kind of
An A.
an A, kind of up towards the S.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's kind of in between.
Why is that?
Well, because it's entertaining. Each one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are fun, and they're laughable. Even though strong points to the Marvel family. It's I was again brought up. I was kind of told about the Guardian movies and the importance of seeing them before I watched any more of the Avenger movies.
Right.
And I kind of thought they were stupid without watching them. But then once you watch them and you see how things play out in the movie, it really shows you the link between that and the introduction into the Avengers
Okay.
movies.
Fair enough. Now coming out on July 7th, 2017, we've got SpiderMan Homecoming.
I actually was quite impressed with the Spider-Man movie.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually.
How so?
Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. You'd get caught in his web?
Not really, but...
Why not?
Wow. Oh, jeez. Wow. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's yeah, we'll leave it at that. I would say an S with that one.
An S for that one?
Yes.
All right. Still no one's gotten the D or F yet.
No.
All right. Coming out November 3rd, 2017, we've got Thor Ragnarok.
So Thor Ragnarok is the best of the Thor movies.
Really?
Yes.
And why is that?
Well, there's a strong presence in it. Thor, basically takes over the position of his father, and I just liked it a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah. You learn more about his sister and her powers.
Thor has a sister?
Yes.
I didn't even know that. Shows how much I watch the movies.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Now we're getting into February 16th, 2018, Wakanda Forever with Black Panther. Oh god.
That's an S.
That's an S for
Yes,
you? And why is
absolutely.
that?
Well, I mean, you kind of start to see politics involved here. I mean, you see portions of the UN, stuff like that, and his power, how he loses it, how he regains it. And again, that would be like probably top 3.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fair. Now coming out on April 27th, 2018, we have the third Avengers movie, Infinity War.
That's an S.
That's an S. Another Avengers movie, but
Yeah.
this one's the best one out of them all for you. And why is that?
The Infinity War?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
But why is it better than the first or the second Avengers?
Okay, so, well, because this is where all those Infinity Stones come into play, and kind of the destruction of half the Marvel characters, and it's very strong, very powerful. It's kind of like a powerful message too, right? How you see in the world today, how how things could go from good to bad in a hurry.
That's true.
Right?
We see that even today.
Yeah, even today, it's not pretty right now.
No.
So,
All right. So then July 6th, 2018, we've got our second installment of the little man himself, AntMan and the Wasp.
I would rank that as, I would say, a B.
A B for that
I
one.
would say,
It wasn't as good as AntMan?
yeah,
Why is that?
it was okay.
It's just okay.
It was just okay for me.
All right.
Although, you see the importance of each one of these characters in the end games, but at this point, it's not one of my favorites.
Okay, that's fair. Coming in on March 8th, 2019, Women Empowerment Forever, Captain Marvel.
Wop.
Ooh, and why is that? Will Captain Marvel get the D?
It'll get a D.
Captain Marvel got the D, everyone.
Yeah, it got the D. It's just not. Yeah, it's not up there for me.
Why? Are you not about women empowerment?
No, that's not what it is. It's just that maybe it should have came out earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it could come out earlier. You know, like, I mean, it just doesn't do it for me.
All right.
It's not one that I'd be watching twice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some strong words from a strong man. All right. Let's carry on. You've composed yourself?
I think I got her.
Okay. Coming out on April 26, 2019, we've got the Avengers Endgame.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, everyone.
2 thumbs up.
And why is that?
Well, this is my ranking of the number 1 Marvel movie ever.
Endgame.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There's a lot of emotion in this movie. A lot of emotion. Characters are brought back to life, and you see the end of not only Tony Stark, but who's my favorite character, but you also see kind of the end of Captain America as well in this movie.
You always seem to get walled up with emotion when you talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of cried during this movie.
You cry even talking about it still to this day.
Please, I'm not crying.
You're not crying right now, but you usually cry.
Yeah, well, it was the end of the Iron Man, right? So.
I guarantee someday I will get you to cry on camera.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's not happening.
Iron Man's dead, Dad.
I know.
Iron Man is over.
Yeah,
He's gone.
it's a sad thing.
I am Iron Man.
Mhm.
Oh, doesn't that gut you?
You know what's amazing about that movie?
What?
Is it didn't matter who put that glove on.
Mm-hmm.
It's when Iron Man put it on that it made the difference.
Right.
Right?
And now he's
Changed everything
and
forever.
now he's dead.
Yeah, well, I
Iron
mean,
Man's dead.
He was kind of half dead going into it anyways.
You're gonna cry, Dad. I'm gonna get you to cry.
No, that's not happening.
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Last on our list of movies came out July 2nd, 2019. Spider-Man Far From Home.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
What kind of a fan are you?
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really give a ranking on this one.
Get out. You call yourself a true Marvel fan. So we'll
I
leave.
gotta wait until it comes out for free, right? On
I'm sure
Disney.
I'm sure it's on Disney now.
I'll have to look for it.
I'm
Maybe
sure.
I'll watch it tonight. What do you think of that?
Ooh, you do that.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
If it's as good as the first one, I would probably give it an A or an S. So
You'd get caught in Tom Holland's web this time?
nope, it's not my style.
Okay.
And I so look forward to Black Widow coming out this year.
Well, I was
Well,
actually...
if we can make it to the theater. Right?
Okay, well, I was actually about to talk about that and what your most looking forward to movies are in the Marvel franchise. So far, some upcoming movies are Black Widow, The Eternals, excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We've got another Spider-Man movie coming out, Doctor Strange, another one, and a 4th Thor movie.
Oh.
So out of those ones, which one are you the most looking forward to?
Probably Doctor Strange and Thor.
You just talked about Black Widow.
Yeah, well, I already said that I'm
Right.
looking forward to it coming out, right?
So those are your two.
Yeah, I would say so. And you kind of see the shift in power of the Avengers at the end of Endgames, where Captain America passes off his shield. So maybe there's something coming along that line with Falcon, right? So
Well, maybe because you shipped Captain America and Bucky Barnes so much, maybe they're going to take some time away from the Avengers.
maybe. Well, I mean, Captain America is pretty well dead, anyways, right?
Right.
So if you watch,
Not as
the
dead as
Endgames-
Iron Man, though.
No, but if you watch the end games, you'll see why. Because he becomes old. Because he does something when he goes into the quantum realm, and he ends up getting old. So now he's old, back to being old, right?
All right. So before we wrap things up, do you have any changes you would like to make to your tier list right now?
No, I'm pretty good with that.
You're pretty good?
Yeah.
So there you have it, everyone. I will recap the list. Getting the D is Captain Marvel. In our B ranking, we've got the Incredible Hulk, the second Thor, the second Captain America, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Coming in our A tier, we've got Iron Man 2, the first Thor, the first Avenger Captain America, the Avengers 2, Ant-Man, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And in our S tier, no surprise here with the most movies according to my father, we've got Iron Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, the third installment, Doctor Strange, SpiderMan Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, or number 3. We've also got the Avengers, the third installment, which is Infinity War. We've got the Avengers Endgame, and we've also got Black Panther.
Yes.
You pretty happy with that list?
I'm happy with that list.
You feel like it's set in stone? The only movie that didn't make it on the list is Spider-Man Far From Home, because I don't think it's fair to rank it since you haven't seen it.
That's right.
Would you agree?
I agree.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any closing remarks you'd like to make, Father, before we wrap this up?
Oh, I'm happy we're done.
You're happy we're done?
Oh, yes.
Have you been looking at the lovely camera for the lovely people?
Trying to.
That's good. All right, then. Well, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my father on here. If you'd like to see more of him, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure to drag him in for another video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.